So with the upcoming chain battle for the worldwide celebration, I thought I'd do a video with a full guide for the worldwide celebration chain battle. So let's get right into it, let's not waste any time. So firstly and foremostly, we'll start with the attackers. What units do you want to use as your main attacker? The best unit to use is Trunks and Mai to actually do the damage. Okay, next it's LR Trunks and Vegeta. If you don't have Trunks and Mai, you can use LR Trunks and Vegeta. And if you don't have LR Trunks and Vegeta, you can use the LR Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. So it's in that order. First Trunks and Mai, then Trunks and Vegeta, and then the Blue Boys. I don't know why these three characters are repeated again, so that's a bit confusing, but if you don't have any of them, you can use the other Trunks and Mai, the banner unit EZA. After them you can use Tech Trunks, the other Dokkan Fest EZA. After him it's Vegeta Blue, the LR EZA, and then it's the free to play LR Vegeta Blue. So those are the main attackers. Next we have the actual setups. So there's two different setups. The top one is the better one. If you can make these setups, that would be ideal. But if you don't have characters from here, you can scroll down here. You can make your teams with these characters. So let's start with the top one. The top one is Blue Vegeta. Me personally, I've got him with one dupe. So if you have Blue Vegeta, straight away put him onto your team. Next is another Vegeta Blue. Now you might be asking, why is there two of them? One of them is Rainbow and the other one is 55%. So that's why some of these characters will be repeated. So let's continue with it. So after Vegeta Blue, the other character you want most is the other Tech Vegeta Blue. So number one, you want him. Number two, you want him. So ideally, you want to see both of them in your setups. Now this over here, the Blue Boys over here, they are the TUR of the LR. So if you find them, you'd want to use them. That's going to be hard to find, but if you do, that would be ideal. Next is Tech Vegeta Blue. So if you have all of these, that would be a very good setup. And then it's the LR Vegeta Blue, and then it's LR Trunks and Vegeta. So the most important characters are here in order. First it's the S tier, then it's the A tier, which we've been through, and then it's the B tier, which is Physical Vegeta Blue. This Blue Goku and Vegeta is the SSR of the TUR of the LR. And then it's Trunks and Mai, and then it's Vegeta Blue again, but this one is 55% and this one is Rainbow. And then last is the AGL Trunks and Mai. So ideally you want to use units from S to B tier, and if you don't have those characters, well the next best ones are in C tier. The reason Trunks and Mai are here and not there is because at Rainbow they are B tier, and then at 55% they are only C tier. If you have one or two dupes, I'm not sure where that would go, because that's not represented for over here. Next is the SSR at 55%, next is AGL Trunks and Mai at 55%, then it's the STR Blue Goku, then it's the SSR of the Vegeta Blue, the Tech Vegeta Blue, next is the SSR of the Physical Vegeta Blue, and then it's LR Trunks, Sword of Hope Trunks, and then it's D tier. Ideally you really want to get characters in the top tiers. So worst case scenario, using characters from D tier is not the worst thing ever, but ideally you want to stick between S to C to really get a decent score. So that is the super side. For the extreme side, you want a lot of freezers. So as you can see here, the main unit here is LR Golden Freezer. Now I understand that a lot of people won't really have this Golden Freezer, but if you do, he's really good for this event. Even at 55%, he's still decent because he's still in S tier. So that's very good. Next is the LR Cooler, the Ultimate Clash LR Cooler, the one with the EZA. If you have him Rainbow, that will be pretty much ideal. So you really want to see these two in your setups. Next is the EZA AGL Golden Freezer. He's really good here. Tech Transforming Freezer, Int Freezer, Tech Freezer, and then this one is the TUR of the LR. Of course, not many people will have that, but if you do, that will very much be ideal. And then the rest of them are the other units, but at 55%. Next is the SSR of the TUR of the LR Golden Freezer. Next is the SSR of the UR Golden Freezer, the EZA one. Next is the SSR of the Tech Golden Freezer. This one is the SSR of the Int Frieza. And then this SSR Golden Frieza and this Tech Golden Frieza, both of them are free to play units, but both of them take a very long grind. I grinded up the AGL one, and that took me a long time to do, like a full day, and I wasted all of my story medals. I had to buy new ones to complete this unit and get him rainbowed. I've not done the tech one because I don't need to, because rather than using the tech one, I can just use LR, Frieza and King Cole, so I'm okay with that. So I'm not going to grind the other one because that would take way too long. Not to mention I don't even have the story medals anymore. So these are the characters you want to use ideally, and then the ones in C tier, and then the ones in D tier. And then if you don't have setups over here, you can use the setups over here. So if you don't have these setups over here, you can use the setups over here. I feel like though more people will have the setups on top, these units people are more likely to have. Maybe not, because Golden Frieza will be pretty hard to have the LR. Either way, if you can't make the setups over here, you can make the setups over here. I'm not going to go through this. You can feel free to pause it and go through it now if you want to. I forgot to mention this, so I'm going to quickly add this in now. The main connectors you would want to use for the Vegeta Blue side is the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. If you have them rainbow, that's ideal, but even if you only have them at 55%, they are still the best connector. Next is LR Tech Vegeta Blue. Next is the TUR Vegeta Blue, and then so on and so forth. For the Golden Friezas, if you have the LR Golden Frieza rainbowed, he would be the best connector, but if you only have him at 55%, then Tech Transforming Frieza would be better as your connector, and then so on and so forth. And then for the Android side, for the connector, you want to have the androids over here. You can see them right there, the physical androids, 17, 18 and 16. And then for the Trunks side, you want to have Sword of Hope Trunks. If you don't have him rainbowed, he's still pretty good at 55%, and then so on and so forth. So I wanted to quickly add that in as the connectors. And by the way, I also want to add that full credit goes to Misaka over on Twitter, because this is this person's tweet. This is their thingy-magic, whatever it's called. Me personally, the setups that I'm going for are the one you see right here, the one with the Vegeta Blues. My setup's actually really good. This is one of my better chain battle setups. I've got Trunks and Mai with 3 dupes, so this will be my main attacker. I will actually give this guy some skill ups, because the higher stats your unit has, the more higher score you will get. So I'll just give them a level 5 attack. I can take it off whenever I want, and then because it's an infinite one, and then I can also give them some more attack over here, which I am more than happy to do. So I'll just give them that, and then I am ready for the chain battle, and this guy will be my main attacker. Is there any extra stats that I can give over here? I don't think so, but it's worth looking. I doubt it though. We can have a quick look. Yeah, I don't see any extra stats there, but this is my setup for the super side. I've got the blue boys with a dupe. I've got a VB with 2 dupes, rainbowed, 1 dupe, 55% rainbow, 1 dupe, rainbow. And then my extreme setup is this. Unfortunately, I've only got this guy at 55%, but I mean, at least I've got him. That's definitely a big W. And then, so the Transforming Frieza is rainbowed, 55%, rainbow, 2 dupes, rainbow, 2 dupes, 1 dupe, and rainbow. Yeah, this guy was a long grind. His grind was really annoying. It took all of my story medals. I had to buy new ones to complete him, but it is what it is. At least it's complete now, and I am ready for the chain battle on the 28th. And let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys think this video was quite useful, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.